Boy, do we have quite the project here. This is our access through this apartment complex. This is the construction road down back here to the back of the pond. Let's go check this out. So I've got to finish putting some stone out. I kind of tore all that up trying to get the mats down here, but let's check out what we got. So we've got to get the long reach in here. Let me set my camera down here. We've got to get the long reach down in here. Actually going to side unload it off the low boy right there, walk it in here. I'm putting mats down to get the 160 down here over this trail to this pond we've got to dredge out. So today's goal is to get the long reach over here. I'm gonna go out there with the 160, knock those few bushes down and get a ditch dug along the far side so that the creek will drain over there and we can start laying some of this mud and sand over here to dry out. And long reach is gonna sit right there where that bush is, and trucks will back down to right here and we will load all the mud out. So this is gonna be quite the project here. Let's get started. Well, that was exciting. Long reach is here. Side unloaded. Not a greatest location to unload, but it's there. All right, well, I'm going to, well, John's supposed to be back with a load of stone here soon. We'll get our path put in. And I gotta make room for this thing down here somewhere. Take a bush out, go ahead and work on digging this over here. All right, let's make our way out and about into the pond. So I just stuck the bucket down right there and it didn't really seem that deep, so I know it's just the edge. Fingers crossed. We're gonna have a project that's not a royal pain. It's a pain, but not a royal. Out here and take those trees down over there. See how all this goes. We do have some newer mats, so fingers crossed, everything's all right. Terrible. I'm gonna wait. John's here real quick. See what we want to do before I get all mud. And away we go. Got a few little bushes to take down over here. I'll grab them real quick. And we're gonna haul off a load of brush. Bring some stone back. Build our road. Start getting this stuff out. Then build a platform for the long reach to sit on. Let's do the old, how's that going to hold up test. It's deep. It's deep. Yeah, it'll hold up though. Down and get everything piled up and load out. But I'll come back over here once I get the brush out and dig a ditch along this side for everything to drain out over here. In fact, I may just do it real quick while I'm here. It won't take too long. like halfway silted in. Oh, look at the pollen. Twig. Piled up. Go ahead and get my mats moved, and I'm going to start digging the channel for the new drainage ditch along this edge right here, and get the creek moved over out of the work area. Too deep. Well, I felt a rock. Maybe it's just a piece of riprap. I can do to get me a ditch dug in here. This ain't bad at all right here. There's a bottom to it. Oh yeah, this ain't gonna be bad. That'll pull up and flow over there. Let me get one more and I'll go ahead and get that pile of sand. A lot of times these subdivision ponds like this are shallow due to the fact there's a lot of people and walking trails, and if somebody rides a bicycle off the edge, there's a less likely chance they'll drown. sand out, kind of put the mud back in there, because it's easier to haul off sand than the liquid fuel. Digging more of a channel. I just wanted to get this skimmed out while I was out here, because there might not be no coming back out here. So I'm cutting my ditch over here, and I have found the tall tale sign that somebody else has been in here before, and they left all their logs they used instead of mats. So a lot of times old ponds, you know, I've had to do it before, is use logs for mats when you don't have access to them. And I've found every single one that they've left. This isn't just something that washed in here. This is somebody was building a road. So hopefully the whole bottom of this pond's not covered in logs that somebody left. That would suck. But don't know until you start digging. So far, there's a bunch of them. Never know what you're going to find in these ponds. Once you put logs like that in a pond, they don't rot or really go anywhere. I'm trying to get my ditch dug. Keep running into stuff like that. Tell it's starting to fill up over here on this side, because I dammed it up with all the spoils. My God. The pond's not going to be very deep with all this in it. Most likely it's been dredged out right here before, and somebody put all these logs in here to be able to sit a machine on or something. And then they just did what was the easiest thing and they left it, which I'm thinking that might be why that is high over there. They just abandoned ship and left it. The ground's not bad at all, so it doesn't really make sense. So I'm just going to try to get this cut down so that I can get all this to start draining down, and that will really dry out this end right here. time to cut this over into my diversion ditch. Get about 3 or 4 more scoops of this and cut it over. Stuff seems to be pretty sandy. It should stack up pretty nice and drain so that we can haul it and not leak out too bad. Have a nice little wall of water come down the ditch. That's a map. Don't need my map. Dug out yet. Here we go. One more of this mud right here for all that takes away. I'm going to try to let it go all at once so it'll wash a nice ditch out. Here we go. Let it drain, let it drain. That should flow out in a second. So I'll probably dig out at the end of those pipes. If we get a big rain, it's going to wash a lot of sediment out of those pipes, and I prefer if it just stays right here in a hole versus washing all the way up in the pond. Well, there we have it. It's flowing down there, and hopefully it'll wash a little trench out. That'll lower down a little more. So drainage ditch is cut over there. 160's pulled over out of the way. 250 is fueled up and greased. Now it's time for me to try to snake that thing past that manhole on those mats, get down here and get set up to be able to dip some mud out and load it into a truck. This is going to be interesting. is down here. Now I'm going to grab these two mats. And see if I can't get them over here so that I can put them down to drive this thing on. So I can sit level, because I've got to be able to sit, be able to load the truck, which is going to sit way up there. Yeah. It looked like it would reach, but well, I'm going to be sitting here. It'll reach. Gonna have to sit a little closer than I thought, I think. Probably gonna have to sit with the tracks like right there against the asphalt. Alright, let's see if I can grab this mat. Drag it. There we go. Got to get these stacked on top of one another. Flip over. Flip over. Flip over. There we go. Stay put. There we go. Might have to move to 160 to be able to reach. Let's see how far I can reach. I'm actually in the pond about 30 feet. I'm going to go ahead and dig some of this sand out and stockpile it right here to mix in with this mud. I can sit right here and reach all this. I don't know why they put all that riprap right there. That's literally holding all that sediment in the pipe. If I rake that down a little bit, probably get a lot of sand out of the pipe. like so. I'll just sit here and dig some more of this sand out, pile it up, get it where it'll drain. Pretty much kind of make a pile between here and the other side of me, and have that where he can just come down here and dip out of it, load out. So we have a game plan now. What I'm going to try to do is skim this down a little bit, lay a few mats where I can go out there and reach some of that a little bit farther and transfer some of that back and just make a big stockpile right here to load out of. Then I'll have to skim a little ditch down just so that this pipe behind me has a place to drain. So I'm going to go ahead and start skimming some of this out and see if I can't scoop some mats up with this and get out there to reach the end of this little peninsula. Brave it and take the long reach out here on some mats. See how well this goes. It's kind of hard to scoop up. Go out here maybe 2 or 3 more mats and I think I can reach everything. Debating if I want to go ahead and I think I need to dig a little ditch right here and get that to start draining down. So that that doesn't become a giant sinkhole right there. Come on, trying to scoop up the mat. I want this nice dry sand right here where I've got to go in and out at. Out, I will be happy. My way out here. So far so good. I filled in a muddy ditch somewhere right there. Alright, so we don't need to go right there. That's the edge of it right here. I need to venture a little more to my right. right. Oh, we do not need to slide this thing off into a mud hole. So these mats are about as much as this thing likes to pick up. Especially when you get a half a bucket of mud with it. They are heavy. Probably one more that'll span this muddy trench. I want to at least mash the shopping cart down into the mud. Everything I need to reach from right here. Yep. Maybe one more. I don't know. I'm out there where I need to be. All I gotta do now is skim the sand. Yeah, pile it up right here. How deep's the bottom right here? I've been in worse. I don't want to get in worse with this though. So I'm hoping all this stuff will stay together pretty. Just kind of mix this sand in with the mud. It should stay somewhat solid enough to haul. We shall see. Log over here in the wood pile. It's just nice to be able to sit. I could literally sit right here and dig this whole entire pond out and not move, other than to back out. Do we want to get rid of the shopping cart now? Anybody need a shopping cart? One shopping cart. This is is not going to end well for the shopping cart. I don't know. I might have it. I got the shopping cart. One shopping cart. Delivered safe and sound. Alright, well, I'm just going to sit here and keep piling up some of this mud, and I'll catch another video in a little while. So I've made a good little pile of mud here now, and I feel like I can walk out here on the sandbar a little farther and try to reach on out there. I feel like if it's held up that long, it should hold up. We got to try to get a little of that. I'm going to walk out here to the edge, see how far over there I can reach. And I'm starting to get a little squishy. Farther than this. I just have to skim whatever I can get. That dang sure can't drive right there. Might be able to go down that edge. Let's see how deep the mud is right there. That would hold up to 160. Go out there with that. And lay all the mud back to right here and transfer it over. That's an option. like right there. Probably gonna need some more mats. Alright, well, I've seen what I needed to see right here. I'm gonna work my way back and leave this road as an access path in here. So it looks like a mess, but it's a organized mess. I got a stockpile right here that I can dip out of now and swing over and fill the truck. I just have to see how the first bucket full goes getting into the truck. And we'll just kind of dip out a spot and then go in there and lay that over and just kind of keep working off of that. So it should be interesting, but we'll see how it goes here shortly. Whenever he gets back, we'll load out the first load. Okie dokie, let's try the first load here. See how well this is going to work. 9. Let's load out another load. Put a log right there as a safety stop. I got it in my pocket. Well, that's a wrap for today. This will sit here and drain down, and got a stockpile right there. John's going to come over here tomorrow and load some more out, and hopefully get a hole dug out right there, and then calling for rain the rest of the week. This will probably fill up, and it'll be a week or so before we get back.